Spare some time to listen to me, child. It's God speaking. In the noise of your everyday life, you've been seeking answers, longing for direction, for peace, for purpose. But today I want you to quiet the world and hear my voice. I am speaking to you now because I see your struggles, your questions, your weariness. Listen carefully, child, for I am about to share with you 3 divine lessons that will guide you through the pain, uncertainty, and challenges you face in this world. These are not just words, they are life-changing truths that will lift you up. Stay with me. Child, I see you struggling. Every day, you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, the expectations, the failures, the fears. But why do you insist on carrying these burdens alone? Don't you know that I am your strength? In your weakness, I am strongest. Cast your cares on me. I tell you, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. You are not meant to fight every battle on your own. When you try to handle everything in your own power, you become exhausted. But I, the creator of the universe, never grow tired. Type "I let go" in the comments if you're ready to lay your burdens at my feet and trust in my strength. Do you remember the story of Moses? He didn't think he was strong enough to lead my people. But I told him, I will be with you. And I was. Just as I was with Moses in his weakness, I am with you now. The battles you face, the stress you carry, it's not yours to bear alone. When you feel overwhelmed, child, remember this. I am with you, always. If you know someone who needs to hear this message of hope and strength, share this video with them. You could be the light they need in their darkest hour. Click share now and let them know they don't have to walk alone. The second lesson I bring you today is one of the hardest but most powerful: forgiveness. My child, I know you've been hurt. I see the wounds in your heart, the pain that others have caused you. But holding on to anger, resentment, and bitterness only chains you to that pain. Forgive, as I have forgiven you. In my son's sacrifice, I forgave every wrong you've done, every mistake you will make. Forgiveness is not about excusing the wrong, but about releasing yourself from the prison of bitterness. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Think of Joseph, my faithful servant. His brothers betrayed him, sold him into slavery, and yet when he rose to power, he forgave them. That forgiveness didn't just free Joseph's heart. It restored his family and brought healing. My child, if Joseph can forgive such great wrongs, so can you. The anger you hold on to is like a poison in your spirit. It affects your relationships, your peace, and your connection with me. When you choose to forgive, you are not saying what they did was right. You are saying, I will no longer let this pain control me. You are releasing yourself into my hands, and I will heal your heart. If you want to experience true freedom, start with forgiveness. You'll find that the burden you've been carrying all this time was never meant to be yours. Child, I see you worrying about your future, your job, your money, your security. The world has taught you that your worth is tied to what you have. But I tell you, I am your provider. Just as I provide for the birds in the sky and the lilies in the field, I will provide for you. Do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat, drink, or wear, for I know your needs before you even ask. If you trust in my provision, type "I trust you," Lord, in the comments, and let go of your worries. Remember the story of Elijah? I sent ravens to feed him in the wilderness, and I provided water from a brook. When the brook dried up, I sent him to a widow who had nothing, and yet, through my power, Her jar of flour and jug of oil never ran dry. Child, if I could provide for Elijah and that widow in their time of need, will I not also provide for you? But my provision doesn't always come when or how you expect it. Sometimes I am working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you cannot see. When it feels like nothing is happening, that is when your faith is being tested. Will you trust me even in the waiting? Will you believe that I am working all things for your good? My beloved child, these 3 lessons, trusting in my strength, forgiving to find freedom, and relying on my provision, are not just for today. They are for every moment of your life. When you choose to trust me, when you forgive as I forgive, and when you wait on my perfect timing, you will experience life in its fullness. I have great plans for you, but you must stay close to me. Let my words guide your path. Subscribe to this channel so that you may never miss my voice. I am always speaking. Are you listening? Let my voice be your guide, and I will lead you beside still waters.